City Morning Show.
Good morning to you wherever you are. Season greetings. And today what? The 24th, which means Christmas Eve, right? So how we all doing today, man? I hope we got up to feel good and give the good Lord thanks that we're able to see this day. And pray that we say the other day, tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. But definitely I would like to say Happy Christmas Eve to each and every one of you, wherever you are. Today is Thursday, the 24th of December. It's one more day and it's Christmas. How we gonna spend it? Relaxing with the family this time, right? Time change, it's different. So I passed through the town this morning and look good, grapes out there, we sell apple, differently styles, you say already, people out there they buy. I don't know if you want to call it the late minute shopping, but the town, Orange Rock town looking good this morning. People are already doing their shopping around the market and so forth, Well, that's nice. And all that I passed all of them, and every single individual had on their mask. Very good. That's the way it's supposed to be. But social distancing will be only problem when you get by the stars there. We got a grape and everybody want to buy grapes and apple and so forth. But let's be careful, okay? Well, if you buy the bolito last night, if you try with one pekelings or so, and you got at 8, you can collect when the Chinese man open, right? 08. That's the bolito draw for last night. If you never make it last night, well, like what they always say, you can always try again. The next draw will be Sunday, which is the lottery draw. So 08, if you got that, well, Merry Christmas to you. Just make your Christmas better. COVID-19, 116 new cases and 131 new recoveries. Good. No deaths so far. Would it do good, right? I like to say that part, no deaths. That's good. Because when we reach a stage after they announce that 5 dead, 3 dead, 2 dead, 1 dead, man, it's not a nice feeling because you know we're in the season right now, and whether we're in the season or not, we don't want to die out just like that. Right? So no deaths, that means the new recovery is 131. We'll see Christmas. And we must continue to do the right thing. So we could always report no deaths. Because death takes a toll on you, on the family, especially during this time. We want to spend a good Christmas home with the family. We need everybody for the wrong way. We belong to the household, of course. Don't forget that. I don't mean Tom, Dick, and Harry from out there and that. You need the family with you. So make we stay safe and go on Merry Christmas. And again, one safe and Happy New Year. Don't forget that. Because we'll slide into a new year directly. A couple more days and 2020 is gone in a short while. I was listening to the news yesterday and the buses, well, from the time they may announce that bus only carry like half of the amount, that never happened, That never did happen. Kind of can't run like that. The best then stop run. But for saying they bring 35 or 40, that never happened because I make sure I scored it out, I look at it, and then they come in to capacity. Kind of need to make their money. And again, you can't leave me behind if I want to come and drive from Belize. You have to bring me, right? But of course, no standees. So from 35 passengers in the bus, or half the amount, you can now haul 75% announced by the good Chester Williams yesterday. So the Lavance, same thing, 75% you can pull. You can't overload the bus, or you can't max the bus. 75%, and like what Chester said, the police mobiles there will be highway patrol to check that you're carrying 75%, and they make it clear, not carry over 75% because they want to deal with you. And they don't want to deal with the people on the bus, you know. The operator of the bus will be dealt with. So not pull over 75%. All right? Maybe you'll get away with 2 over 8, but I don't encourage that either. Stick to the 75%. I doubt that will happen because when you get to the terminal and everybody runs on this bus, all right, everybody's seated, how you want to take me off? How you want to take them? They want to corner and drag, they want to reach across all. Nobody not come off of the bus so easy. You want to call the police for them? That will be our next problem because everybody want to go home. But I feel like if you're seated, man, I believe we shouldn't converse on the bus, keep on your mask, keep your mask on, everybody seated, no standees. I think we're good to go because even if 75%, you're dead at 75% on the bus, it could still be a lead problem. So but just make them max the bus, everybody seated, nobody talking at the bus. Yeah, be one silent ride. You know, I couldn't sing the song Silent Night? Silent ride to your destination. But no standees. Okay? So remember, the 75% only. No max that out. Because I can't to Chester, there will be highway patrols on the highway to check on these buses. So, pull a 75. And no more than that. Well, folks, we're just one more day before the white beard man rings his bell into town. And some kids are already excited about it. Some open their gifts as from today, but you know it's tomorrow that you open the gifts. So get up early and then you open your gift, or you give the good Lord thanks. You pray, you give thanks that you get to lead gift, and open your gifts, right? We didn't forget to drink tea sometime because you open their gifts. But nevertheless, that's the way it is. Christmas is right on top of us now. Different time, completely different time. I don't know if they're sharing and they're giving one today, but we got to take care of business now because COVID is still out there. It's not going no way. The vaccine, hopefully by sometime next year, early maybe April, we might get in the vaccine, which a down payment has already been made for that vaccine for quite some time now. So we just have to hang in and wait when we get the vaccine. And like remember one thing, there's no cure, right? No vaccine, what you want to get, so you don't catch the COVID. But that don't mean COVID going. You want still there with way. So despite the fact of everything, you must adhere to regulation, to the rules, and do the right thing. Wash your hands, use a mask properly, especially in a crowd. Like how the tongue they pick up in the crowd. No, definitely by 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10, tongue will get crowded. Keep on the mask on. Sanitize your hands in and out of the business place. When you go in the Espiro, right? When you come back with the Espiro too. Keep on the mask. If you got a shield, well, use the shield because they emphasize strongly now that you can even catch it through your eyes. So if you get your glasses, put it on, sunshades, use it, and stay safe. But remember, I'm sure that tongue will be crowded, and not only here in Orange Rock tongue, and over the whole country, our tongues will be crowded. So we have to take care. Remember, social distancing will be a little problem for we, in any time, yeah, because people want to push their way in, and we have to remember that if we're not social distancing, which we should, not to converse. If you have to cough, get out of the line, or do so in a handkerchief, right? Cough amongst people just that, and sneeze among people just like that. But make we stay safe. We have to do that. Especially when a day like today where the tongue will get crowded, we could have one of these spread, true? So make we stay safe and adhere to the rules. No death so far. That put on a smile on my face. What about yours? Because there is no death to report. So we're doing good on 131 new recoveries. Just 116 new cases. Not that high. So if we continue to do the right thing, we'll chop it right down. Okay? And the curfew goes right through the Christmas season. So tonight, that's still 8 o'clock, right, Rahim? Still 8. I don't know if they're getting fireworks or so, which I discourage because fireworks bring out people. And once you do the fireworks midnight, then neighbors will come out. And next thing you know, they don't knock on the glass together. But that's for the big bosses then for decide whether or not they have fireworks. I hope not. Because curfew the on. So which means no fireworks. You know, for the out there. So you want to stay in. Because we're going to curfew and we're going to stick to that. All right, 8 o'clock with the in. No exceptions, I think, right? So we're going to stick to the curfew. And the holiday will be Saturday or Monday, Brahim? The Monday is a holiday. So Saturday, which should have been Boxing Day, it will be celebrated the 28th, right? Okay, so Monday is the holiday. Saturday, you go back to work normal. It's not you look for no double time or time and a half. Because it is Monday, which is the holiday, officially. Usually, next time they would get ready for the horse race, but sad to say, one of the sports that I like a lot. No horse races quite some time. No, we had one race for this year here in Orange Rock. I think that was in February. That was the only race that we had. Then right after February, January. Then right after that, it was total lockdown, you know. Because despite the fact that we move about at certain will, we still have to realize that we must keep ourselves safe and lock down ourselves at times. So from the last time we had the last horse race, I haven't seen another horse race, not even on TV. I didn't even watch it on TV. I like that I stay on to watch my horse race. I like Boxing Day, Monday, then we would all go to Bral Boom and enjoy the day and eat up my hecate and white rice, no? But I always tell you, when they come to hecate, don't give me no foot for the turtle. I don't like the foot of the turtle. I want meat. But maybe we see when all these things will come back to normal, when we could flow again like before, and enjoy ourselves once again. I'm sure it will take some time. But I'm sure that maybe by the end of the year, we should be okay. That left to we. If we make sure that we minimize this thing by the end of the year, or get rid of it completely by the end of the year. And again, our problem is our borders, right? We could get rid of it by the end of the year, and if our neighbors not do a good job on it, and they come across here, they sneak in a free country, we could go on next year again with COVID. Definitely. Despite the fact that we have worked hard to bring it down, we have people from across the border that will sneak into our country. They will sneak in. Then from there we got one next surge of COVID on top of us. So you see, it's kind of hard for us, you know. It's kind of hard because from the western side, you walk right across into Belize, into our country. Right? Likewise, we still got some people that will walk across to do their purchasing. Then the farmers in that side will like understand that they don't only trade things with their corn to the Guatemalans. I hope they take care of business, because they need to survive too. I don't know if that's still going or stop. But the border jumping continues. And when I listen to it on the news, it's a big problem. And I have to say it again, I get tired of here, but we make it one big problem. From the time we decide to give back the canoes, they're going to call it, then we make it a big problem. We should have just hold them back a bit. But if the people in need for work, then that's what I say. Then they have to work. I can only say, and I can only sit here and say, you know, we should me hold back one little bit, because of the situation across the side, Mexico is do bad. And whatever happens in Mexico trickles down to Quintana Roo. It will. And I don't think they lock off the state and say, okay, you can't come out of Mexico. I don't think that happened. Buses still run from point A to point B. Likewise, we have our neighbors in Guatemala. No, it do so good. We ourselves they take one lick, and we need to start to do good. When I reported the last time about this COVID thing, I called to our PM that if you don't go through your 14 days, you might be negative, but you can't pass it on again. We've got to learn more about COVID. Then my next report will come out again from the young lady, I think Dr. Diaz, I think she is, who then reported that, no, we got to take care, despite the fact that you don't do your 14 days, you must take care of business because you could still infect others or it could come back on you. Okay, so we're going to try to get it right and explain it right to the people. All right, we don't want to hear two different things. I would tend to want to believe that, because I've been around people that have shocks, they will take their test, they're still negative, then they're positive, but probably I can't pass it on for true, right? It just wither down in the body, and you can't pass it on. But we don't have to take no chance still with these people. So going back to work, I still think that's a no-no after 14 days. Going about your normal business, that should be a no-no too after 14 days. So I can't report about those who broke the curfew laws and stuff like that because we're not going to get it right. But as soon as we get that, we're going to pass it on to you. But if we don't got no report for report, then that's a good news. Because the man for they broke the curfew law, if they stay out after 8 o'clock, you have to have one good reason for they out there, or else they're going to deal with you. Correct? The social events that we always still have, when they hear on the news, they arrested so much for having social events, then you still come back and do the same thing. You are going to a social event too. Like you never just don't hear what happened. How are we so stubborn? That are just we, or some are we? Some are we, Joe? You hear it on the news, brother. Most, I believe 99.9% of Belizeans listen to news. And you hear they arrest a certain person for having social events. Then you think you will get away with it. You especially you are going to a social event too. Then they arrest you too. I imagine how you negotiate and try to appeal. But the police don't have time for that. They will carry you. They want to take you in. Make we slow down after that. I mean, the breach of curfew, the social events, social distancing, well, that one they kind of leave out. You know, I know it kind of half is somewhere, but we have to try and remember it. That's why they ask that all businesses put their 6 feet distancing. You know, that it gives you a reminder that you need to stay a certain distance from the other person. But if it's not there, we tend to move in like at least 3 to 2 feet behind the person. So we will tend to forget that at times, but the mask. No forget the mask. All right? Almost every businesses they got somebody at the door that will sanitize your hand. You sanitize in, just sanitize out. Do that. Okay? Folks, it's exactly, let me see what the clock on the wall is saying, 7:33. We take a short commercial break. We're going to pay some bills as we pass for the cars, and Derek Samler will be right back with you all.
From working late to hot date avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Petite Strike Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
A Christmas Message 2020 from Elwood Aragon Jr., Son of the East.
As we look to close off the year 2020, it's hard not to reflect on all that has transpired and affected us in one way or the other. With the dreaded COVID-19 virus impacting our daily way of life, the Belizean economy, and for some families, the devastation of the loss of a loved one is heart-wrenching and unforgettable. no matter how the year 2020 has passed us by. If it was good or bad, or just okay, one thing is for sure, it was not an ordinary year. No matter what the situation is, for those of us still around, we give thanks to the good Lord for life and health. I hope that during this year, we have been able to appreciate more of the things that bring us together and be optimistic for a better 2021 and beyond. Despite all our challenges, we must stay positive and forge ahead with the conviction that tomorrow will be better and that together, as a family, as a community, greater things will come. I look forward to the continued struggle to making Belize even greater and better. And as a people's person, I stand with you always. I would like to take this time to wish you and your family a most blessed Christmas, the best of health, and a happy New Year 2021. May God bless you and your loved ones always, and may God continue to bless Belize.
Still not ready for Christmas? Well, Aaron Superstore has just received a variety of Christmas trees and decorations to fill your Christmas needs. Your number one superstore is located on 149 Philip Goldestone Highway, providing you with all your shopping needs under one roof, such as home decorations, groceries, school supplies, pastries, cosmetics, electronics, and hardware supplies. Aaron Superstore serves the best with a smile. Ask us about our VIP card and enjoy huge discounts only at Aaron Superstore. Call us at phone number 322-2280 or follow us on our Facebook page at Aaron Superstore. The management and staff of Aaron Superstore wishes our customers a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2021.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
When you want the right part at the right price and you want it right now, come to RB's Multi-Service. We can save you money. We are much more than just an automotive parts and hardware store. We have yard equipment, motorcycles, LED lighting for home and yards that will save you a lot of electricity. Our prices are so low you don't have to wait for a sale. You will always save when you buy at RB's Multi-Service, where the customer is our friend. RB's Multi-Service, located on Guadalupe Street, Orange Walktown. Call us today at 322-0268. Follow us on Facebook at RB's Multi-Service. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from RB's Multi-Service.
6 cylinders to pure potential with better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the washers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Last year Christmas, we gathered in groups with family and friends, went shopping and spent time together in crowded spaces. If we do this during the COVID-19 pandemic, however, we'll help the virus to spread. Most of us have a family member who's elderly, or young but obese, or who has high blood pressure or diabetes. And while we want to hang out with them this Christmas, to stay safe during this holiday season, celebrate with only the members of your household, meaning the people who live in your home. Even though we have family and friends who would not want to harm us, inviting persons from other homes increases the risk of being exposed to COVID-19. Of course, we still have to wash hands frequently and wear a mask that covers nose and mouth consistently. And remember, if anybody is sick, if anyone has a cold, stuffy nose, cough, fever, or just feels tired, that person should stay home. A message from the Pan American Health Organization, World Health Organization, European Union, and the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress? Or sexy bikini? Due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With Tend Skin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply Tend Skin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless,
go Tend Skin.
Visit us online at gotendskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Sarah Cabañas Discount Outlet is doing it once again with a 20% discount on all items and a whooping 30% off on all curtains all month long. Yes, you heard that right. Come on in to Sarah Cabañas Discount Outlet, located at Mile 53 Belize, Corozal Road, Orange Rocktown, and check out our selections of household items such as blankets, mirrors, dressers, kitchen appliances and utensils, sofas, center tables, and many more. We also carry a wide range of bicycles, assortments of toys, and power wheels for the kids. Open from Monday to Saturday at 8 a.m. right through the lunch hour until 5 p.m. Sarah Cabañas Discount Outlet is taking this time an opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sarah Cabañas Discount Outlet.
Welcome back to the SugarCity Morning Show, and I can give a shout out, man. Robert, check your show. Merry Christmas to you, and a safe and happy New Year. Uncle Banj, Miss Patsy, how you doing? Put, the great Put. Take your time, don't start early, all right? Okay, I got some work to do for Raheem, so take your time. Yeah, and then Sylvan, say it again? Yeah, Sylvan Reverell, Merry Christmas to you guys. Raul Dominguez, who's that? Oh, Jova Sabal, Rahim Messim, Bale. Jova Sabal, Merry Christmas to you. And of course, a safe and happy New Year. Play it safe, same way with the Christmas, play it safe. And to all those TV viewers and who are tuning in at this time, Merry Christmas from Channel 10, and a safe and happy New Year to all of you. All right. Now we have the COVID report. We'll be playing that just about now for you all. So take heed and listen. This is the COVID report coming your way.
Welcome to our COVID-19 daily report for today, December 23rd. I am Claudette Dakers-Norales. The cutoff time for the data presented in this daily report is 1 p.m. It includes information reported within the last 24 hours. A total of 669 samples were tested. Out of this, 116 samples have resulted positive for COVID-19. There are 169 individuals newly under investigation. Today, we also report that 30 infected persons are hospitalized. Unfortunately, 3 of these individuals are being treated at the intensive care unit, and there are no new deaths to report. We are pleased to report that there are 131 new recoveries. As we move forward with the expansion of testing using rapid tests and reports coming in from the private sector, you will notice an increase in the numbers of confirmed cases and the total tests done. Additionally, this report is cumulative since March 2020, when we had our first case. The new total of active cases now stands at 1,213. These are those persons who have been confirmed and are within the time frame to transmit the virus. To date, 56,521 samples have been tested nationally. Out of this, 10,370 samples have resulted positive for COVID-19. 3 positive cases were removed from the total. This is due to them being duplicates. 169 individuals are under investigation. A total of 226 deaths have been reported, but we are pleased to report that there are 8,933 total recoveries. The heat map shows the districts most affected. The greatest number of cases are seen in Toledo, Stann Creek, and Belize District. Toledo reported 23 new cases, with Big Falls and Maffredi each responsible for 5 of those cases. Both Stann Creek and Belize districts each reported 22 cases. Dangriga and Belize City remain the communities mostly affected, accounting for 8 and 17 cases respectively. Cayo and the Orange Walk district each reported 20 new cases, with Orange Walk Town responsible for 19 cases and Mayamopan in Belmopan responsible for 5 new cases. Corozal reported 9 new cases spread throughout the district. The Ministry of Health and Wellness urges the public to wear a face mask properly in public, maintain consistent physical distancing, avoid social gatherings, and wash and sanitize hands often. Please be safe and stay at home unless conducting essential business. Let us join forces in the fight against COVID-19.
That was a message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. You saw it at the bottom? Mask up, Belize. Okay? We say this thing and we still want to obey. So, mask up, Belize. Sanitize your hands, Belize. And keep your distance, Belize. 6 feet distance, right? No, watch it. Keep your distance. Okay? Don't forget that. We could do good if we decide to listen up and take heed. Like, for right now, I believe we're in drag tongue done crowded already, and we must take care. We know people will be doing what we call late-minute shopping. The hustling and bustling will be today. Then tonight you will start smell the cake all through the town. Keep on the mask on, sanitize on the hand. Don't forget that. If you are really a message to the other person, not bring down your mask for absolutely nothing. Keep your distance. If you want to sneeze into a handkerchief or into your sleeve or something like that. Not sneeze around people. Turn around and do that. We have to combat this COVID-19 pandemic that is over us. It has taken a toll on Belize. It has crippled the economy. And despite the fact of that, we have people where still have it okay, because the shopping in town and the crowd that comes to town, I could speak for Indrak, they tell you that people save their change, So now they could spend what they save, and it looks as if though everything was normal when that crowd came down last week Saturday in town. But with our smart people, with our smart diligent people, we save, we change for this time. And remember, we have to continue to save for rainy day. No go give Mr. Rainy Day. If there's one person call him a rainy day, no give him, you know. You're save for rainy day. All right? When things dread, because in a March, a maga season, right? I think that then maga season start. They get it yet? All right, I believe that's a strange one, but the teachers' pay, their salary will be cut after municipal elections, and I believe that Elena Smith has already answered to that, and it was something that the previous government didn't want to do, touch the teachers' pay, nor the totally frontline workers, nurses, doctors, and so forth. But if you think it's okay for you if you touch the teachers and pay because classes not resume yet, and I believe that they not got no work for do, that's why you want cutting their pay after municipal elections, I must remind you that these teachers, they work hard. We don't care who they work hard. When they're in the classes, they work hard. As a matter of fact, right now it's a bit tougher for them because that fun, you know, when you do the classes with all your kids and you happy with your kids there, you know, then you just sit down there all alone, they do work and they check work. Nobody for school. Nobody for, because at times the students come around give you a little hug, which I think they don't want that to happen again. But you get used to your students there and the students make your day, right? So these teachers work hard. Talking about cutting their salary, why you not start to cut your salary first? Instead of cutting the teacher's salary. Make the ministers take one pay cut. And definitely we are hear more to it. And we are bring it to you as we get it. But ministers, take one pay cut, man. When you take that, chop off the phone allowance, the phone plan. That's $1,000. So if you got 4 ministers in one area, 4,000. That could buy a lot of pantry bag. That could save the teacher's salary. Chop off that thing there. $5 million for new vehicles. Shall me think before you get them vehicles. Instead, I just decide if you cut off, chop the pay of the teachers. Who do you advise you? You'll start early, so by the time our next election they might forget, then I forget. Not touch the teachers, they pay. They work hard. And some of them, well, I know a couple of them that they pay bank and, you know, they agree to pay one certain amount because they can afford it, and if you touch their pay, you want smarter than people money. Like if I got a good job and the bank say, okay, you could pay 100 a month, or you could pay 300 a month so you could finish earlier. Well, I take the 300 because my salary good, right? No, then all of a sudden you are going to cut my pay, and I have to regret that I take the 100 or go in and then renegotiate the loan if you bring it down and leave it. No, man. Not touching people pay. They work hard. Yes, they get a vacation, but when they're in the classes, it's tough for them. I could tell you that because when I'm actually teach football to kids, you have to have patience. You have to. You can't get vexed with them, but something you can only bile up inside. But you can't expose that, you can't show that to the kids. Because I was actually teaching the game. You understand? Teaching how to play ball, teaching how to receive one ball, how to kick one ball, so that when they reach one certain level and they go up on the national team, one coach not for the side, not for then take constructs, this is how you kick one ball. No, you don't know how to kick one ball, how to receive one pass, how to spin around and go. You don't know all these things, right? And the time and patience it take. So imagine one teacher having 40 students. the only patience that teacher have to get. With the human beings, I know that someone get carried away sometimes, but we have to forgive them for that. But with the human beings, and we got father kids to deal with, it requires a lot of patience. So not touch and pay. All right? Please don't. Go not touch phone, no pay. Take one salary cut. Tell me, good morning, SugarCity Morning Show. Good morning. Yeah. 26 only there. Take one cut. And left alone the teacher's salary. Don't touch it. Folks, it's 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. I can't tell the Weather Bureau a strong cold front supposed to pass through tonight. With lead drizzling and so forth. A very strong cold front. So, what I going to do right now, I need to go do this right now, so I come after the show in just a few. Me going to wash my blanket. I ain't not going to wrap up, I'm going to wash my blanket. Because I look at those skin blankets said, I'm going to wash my blanket and pin out early. Because when that strong cold front pass through, I need to feel cozy, man. In my house, I want to feel warm and comfortable, you know what I mean? So, get ready for the cold front that will be passing through, folks. I'll wrap up here. Good morning, SugarCity Morning Show.
Good morning, Sam.
Morning, my brother.
Yes.
How are you?
You mentioned about council elections.
Right.
Elections is coming, and it's, we don't have much time. It will soon be in January and February, 2 months.
2 months.
Elections is in March.
Right, that's right. March 3rd.
You should send an appeal for young people especially, or other people who have the ability, the capability to be in the town council. I think it is time for we to change those who are in the town council already. They have been there for too long.
Yeah, they don't get rich.
They used to do nothing. They just stay there, gain their salary and things like that. I think it is time that there be a change. We get new people who will make a drive, who will have the ability and the wanting of making changes in the town. There's a lot of things that are not happening in the town. You go around, you still find some streets in a messy situation and things like that. The town council is not dynamic in any form. It's dead. After so many years, I think it's 4 terms or more than that.
Somewhere around there.
Dead. They just
exhaust out
and do nothing. I think it is about time to put in new people with new drive who will try to uplift the town of Arizona. And it should be done. Whoever is interested, whoever believes that they can serve their community and do better,
step up.
You're supposed to form a group and start to talk to people and let them know that there is another set of people who are ready to take over the Orange Rock Town Council. They need to do that.
That's right. Yeah, my brother. Well, we're going through the Christmas season right now, but definitely, after the Christmas season, we will get down to that, because the town council, Orange Rock Town Council, definitely make a lot of money. That's obvious. So they got it for work. And for some reason, I feel like they I can take this call and come back to what I was saying. Good morning, SugarCity Morning Show. You could lower your TV, please. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How
Morning.
are you? Morning. You're on. Hello.
Morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
I want to wish you morning.
Morning. Lower your TV, man. Should hear the feedback.
Hello.
Hello. Just lower your TV, please.
Lower the TV, please. and Miss Aragon.
Go ahead. You're on.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're on.
Okay, I want to wish you,
Thank you.
Mr. Aragon, Miss Manuel, and everybody that work on the morning show. I
Good.
want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
And please stay safe.
Oh, of course. I did do that. You too. Stay safe now.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, same to you, Carla. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year to you. And to all our TV viewers, we need to stay safe, like what the caller just said, stay safe. Well, I do that, you know. I don't get her. I don't really get her. I'm 1, 2 the most, barely 2. When I go on the stand, I sit in my van. Sometimes I take one leave out and talk with my Bally Roach. But we go with distance and with mask on. But most of the time I will be in my van, just chilling, watching the view, watching beautiful Orange Rock. But definitely thank you very much for those wishes, and we do wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a safe Christmas, and a safe and happy New Year. We must do the right thing. Don't forget, curfew is still on. So 8 o'clock, you could do the countdown in your house. So with that, folks, like I said earlier, we'll be getting into the political arena a bit tougher after the season, okay? We'll just kind of chill our fight or leave it. Well, look, here what happened. Right now in a town, you got different grapes station. You could buy your grapes, your apple, and whatever. Go get that one time. How you call it? Apple station. Yeah, you got Apple station, yes. And I don't know if we don't get no free ham, no? But if we don't get no free ham yet, at Gillis Meat Mart, you can get your ham, and you pay for it though. That's not free there. Okay? But you can get your ham at Gillis Meat Mart. Nice ham. You got a touch, you know? Local ham. So folks, with that, like I said, a strong cold front will be passing through our country. Radio says strong. So which means you get very cold. So we can get ready for it. And again, stay safe, do the right thing, sanitize your hands, keep your distance, wear your mask properly. And with that, I say Merry Christmas to all of you, wherever you are, and a safe and happy New Year. And please, enjoy the ham. If you got to a ham, then you enjoy it. But don't abuse the ham because it got hidden salt and hidden sugar. Right? And I can't to my ballet say who get hamburger, enjoy the hamburger too. But I'm not much of a fan of ham. But careful with the ham, with the with the sugar and the salt that it has. It's hidden. So go take your time with the ham if you got pressure like me. Not try eat it whole day or want to finish the whole leg one day. No. The leg not run for you, no. You know I run for you. So take your time. I want at least slice now and then, and we're good. But if you're good and strong like Raheem, well, we eat ham whole day. You understand? But still, not advisable. Folks, with that I say goodbye, Merry Christmas, safe and happy New Year to all our TV viewers from Channel 10 and the staffs. And of course to all our standard bearers, Merry Christmas to you all. I know it's different now, you really cannot help the way you want, but nevertheless, something will work out down the stretch, okay? And of course, to our ministers, we pray for you that you do the right thing, set your foot in the right track. A Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year to all of our ministers, including my Prime Minister. Stay safe, my brother. With that, I say bye and tata for now. Tata, Raheem.
A Christmas message to City Morning Show.
A Christmas Message 2020 from Elodie Aragon Jr., Son of the East.
As we look to close off the year 2020, it's hard not to reflect on all that has transpired and affected us in one way or the other. With the dreaded COVID-19 virus impacting our daily way of life, the Belizean economy, and for some families, the devastation of the loss of a loved one is heart-wrenching and unforgettable. No matter how the year 2020 has passed us by, if it was good or bad, or just okay, one thing is for sure, it was not an ordinary year. No matter what the situation is, for those of us still around, we give thanks to the good Lord for life and health. I hope that during this year, we have been able to appreciate more of the things that bring us together and be optimistic for a better 2021.